Hey guys, so I want to talk about exercise. I want to talk about what to do. So I'll make this. Try to always say I make it short, and it's freaking 15 minutes. Sorry. A lot of OBs don't want to go to a gym. You don't need a gym. You don't. Some people that watch my earlier videos know. Some people that follow my Instagram know. A lot of new people to Facebook probably don't know. I started at 475 pounds. I did not step foot in a gym for the first 110 pounds of my weight loss. I hated gyms. I hated windows. I hated mirrors. I hated parking and having to walk down the sidewalk or up to the gym knowing that many people could see me. I didn't want to go to a freaking gym. So I didn't. So I walked. I walked at 4:30 in the morning when most of the world was still sleeping because guess what? People couldn't make fun of me. Did I like getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning? No. Did my life depend on it? Yeah, at the time. You have to pick what's important. So, a lot of people say, I don't want to move. I don't want to exercise. And my opinion is well, good luck. Because once you get the nutritional side of things, which is absolutely the hardest thing, the second hardest thing comes about, and that's movement. We all hurt. We all have joints that hurt. We have bad knees. We have hips that hurt. We have elbows, shoulders, whatever. You have to find what's important to you. There's just no other way I can say this. There's just no other way. I've tried it. I know people that doctor said you're going to die. And I've known somebody that said, doctors are usually wrong. He died 3 months later. Your body is meant to move. Your body is not to be a prisoner within yourself that you make a prisoner within your home. So, you don't need a gym to get started. You need a pair of shoes and you need the sidewalk outside. And I don't care if it's 6 o'clock at night. I don't care if it's 9 o'clock at night. I don't care if it's 4:30 in the morning. A lady said, well, I'm a woman. What if I get kidnapped? Well, my response was, you're 450 pounds. There better be a couple guys to pick your ass up, right? Thankfully, she laughed. So go spend $49.99 or $29.99 on a freaking zapper if you're worried. Go get one of those damn friggin' charger things that you'll light someone's ass up by shocking them. But everybody wants an excuse to why not do something. This is you. This is yourself. Only one of you. Why do you find the excuses? And we've talked about that, and I know we're going to talk more about that. You don't need a gym. You don't have to be intimidated by people. You simply can go outside and you can go for a walk. There's a lot of people in warm states that have pools, and their pools don't get used. Jump your ass in that pool and move. Have fun. Be a kid again. I have a pool. I love my pool. I'll go to the gym now and work out. I'll come home to do my cardio. I will swim laps. I will look retarded, and I don't give a shit how I look. I get a good cardio workout. If you have hills, go for a tiny little walk on the hills. If you have stairs in your house, walk your big ass up and down those stairs 25 times until you can do it 100 times. You don't need a gym. Just start moving. Okay. People that do go to a gym. People that are thinking about going to a gym. People that are scared to go to a gym. Let me tell you what. A gym is filled with a bunch of people that vanity is a very important thing, and most of them are probably more insecure than you are. And when you go in there and you see people mocking or making fun or, oh, look how fat that person is, I've been there. I was that person they were talking about. That's because they have to put you down to feel better about themselves. So guess what? You're actually better than them. 9 times out of 10, you are only there for yourself. Most of the time, people aren't even going to look at you twice. Some people will make comments, some people won't. But again, this is you. You're doing this for yourself. You're not doing it for some meathead, some musclehead, some little girl in the mirror. Fuck them. Really. You're there for your life. What's it worth? What's your self-worth? This is the things that I talk about because it's so important. I get emails all day long. I get messengers all day long asking me these questions, and I love answering them because people, you really know the ones that ask them. Usually it clicks. Most of the time they're like, cool, I can do that. Yes, you can do that. We can talk about gym etiquette, and I can answer those questions about not stepping in front of people when they're in front of the mirror doing curls and stuff, little stupid little gym rules, and we can talk about that. There are people that ask those questions, and I really am going to try to make a video for every question I get. Might be a lot of questions. Some of you might not like it. Freaking turn it off for all I care. Most of the people say my videos help. That's why I do these videos. Sometimes a little too long, but, sorry. This all comes down to you. I tell everybody that I help coach, that I now coach and that I'm training. Take your clothes off and go stand in front of a mirror and tell me you love what you see. Do it. And when you don't, come back to me and we'll get started. All of us don't. And guess what? Those meatheads with abs and the gals with the little abs and the asses and the legs and this and that, they're busting their ass because they still don't like what they see in the mirror. That's what makes us human. What makes us human is that we don't like what we see. Is it sad? Absolutely. But it also makes us strive to be better. For me, we all have to be happy, but we all want something better. We all want bigger arms, bigger chest, bigger shoulders, not 2 chins, whatever. But I can walk 5 miles. I can run up the stairs. I can go play with my dogs. I can get on an amusement park ride. I can go to most restaurants and fit and the booths. These are all wins for an Obi. These are all wins for a Biggie. I started as an Obi. I'm a Biggie. I'm proud to be a Biggie. I'm not 140 pounds trying to gain 30 pounds for the rest of his life or this or that. I'm 280 pounds now, and I do dips and I do pull-ups. I look around and there's guys that are 160 pounds putting chains and weights between their legs trying to lift weight, and I'm like, I got 100 pounds on you, son, and I'm doing 15 dips. It's awesome. But you have to be willing to embrace that. You got to be willing to ride the ride. You've got to be willing to stop worrying about what the world is saying about you and just fucking do it. That's what this comes down to. If all of my Obies and all of my Biggies woke up tomorrow and said, I'm going for a walk, I'm going to go to the gym and walk or get on the elliptical or the bicycle, or they look at their wife or they look at their husband and they say, hey babe, let's go for a bike ride. I challenge all the married people that watch me. I challenge all the relationship people that watch me. Ask your husband, ask your wife, ask your boyfriend, ask your girlfriend, go for a walk with me. Go for a bike ride with me. A lot of them will. There are some that don't support you. We've talked about that, and we can talk more about that. But there are people that have the support that you're not using, and it is one of the greatest gifts that you can have if you have it. There are some people that will say, I don't have that, or my husband doesn't support me, my wife doesn't support me. Okay, we can work around that too. So you have to be willing to do what it takes to make this happen. I'm willing to help everybody. People are trying to sell this and sell that. I sell my coaching, but my coaching is very more personal, more up close, more in your face. But I try to give as much of me as I can to everybody that needs it. Because eventually, I hope that what I do works, but you're doing the same thing for the next million people. That's all I want out of this, is I want people to understand obesity doesn't define us. Us being fat does not define who we are as a man or woman. It doesn't. Society says it does. Society labels us as you're fat, you're obese, you're gross, you're disgusting. Cool. Fuck you, society. I'm not labeled. If I'm labeled, label me as someone that's compassionate. Label me as someone passionate about what I'm trying to do. Those are cool labels. Not what society thinks. Society standards, I'm still a biggie. You damn right I am. But I'm a happy biggie. And I love helping people. So, you guys just need to put a plan together. It doesn't have to be the perfect plan. It doesn't have to have all the answers. We don't have all the answers because each day is something different. But right now, go for a walk. Go for a bike ride. We're not skinny, so we don't skinny. But we do chunky dunk. Get your ass in that pool. Get on the stairs. Walk up and down in your house. I guarantee, let me tell you something. If you have stairs in your house and you do not break your neck, run up and down those stairs. Walk up and down those stairs, and the amount of work that you will get will be incredible. Do it every single day, not because you have to go upstairs to your bedroom. Do it as an exercise routine. Do it for the first 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, 100 times. You'd be really surprised. So, any questions? Biggie@eataskinny.com. Comments down below. Whatever works for you guys. And I will try to answer every single thing I can. I try to respond to everybody as possible. And if I missed you, just send me an email saying, hey, did you get my email? Don't think that I'm intentionally ignoring you, because I'm not.